Emissary. Amanda. So much in common, our nearest relations, remaining near in spite of our divided nations. The same prayers together, riding north, that we have peace this summer for the 4th. While politics have barred our chosen course, I walked your tired pony while you rode my horse. If only senators could learn as well to get along, each can be right. Acknowledge first when we're all wrong. And all enjoy that blessing comes of compromise. As I, the love and kindness in your eyes. Red Hawk. We woke into a blue and brighter dawn. A moment then, her final flower gone. So somber, even sensed him a wild filly, when at last, together, we cast the lily. Complimenting her courage, admiring her initiative, and just when I've been wondering, Lord, can I yet live? Remarkably intuitive, affecting even my young mare. Truly best the limitless depths of feminine care. Gifted, multi-talented in every womanly art, knows no enemy, full of strength of heart. Shows eagerness, sincerely she takes to the tasks, evoking energy, emotions, response, ere even she asks. And you know me, a lover of the books. Her level judgment, proven well superior by her looks and her voice, her manner, never more potent curative, the total effect impossible to pen in adequate superlatives. We share a special, instantaneous trust, possessed in things like flowers and stones and such that never rust. She thinks like you and does as I would do, keeping toward our goal a promise, all is true. Her escort intended to pass along Philadelphia and on to Boston, about bit my tongue, had rather invited her to the limestone cliffs above Austin. Cedar cabin above the river, and the garden, oh, the soil, dear Texas, prepared of another's toil. She's compiling signatures, implored of unmistakable petitions, confirming common sense can rule and not be called contrition, collecting volumes, in her hands the perfect plans for peace, identically inscribed each page simply, love. Lord, well, wonders never cease. Profound change come over my mischievous mare. So contagious her disposition, springtime warm and fair. First time ever standing still, completely calm, rubbing ticklish fetlocks, cool, thick camphor balm. And me, feeling 10 years younger, recovering of the horrendous shipwreck, removing knots, the black silk band, millstone loose from my neck. And now we're under a pleasant spell, still smell her profusion of flowers, intent on counting moments slow as a day for each precious hour. Performing above, beyond the call, proficient, selfless service, places we've been and all we've seen. No wonder my mare's a bit nervous. Another Clara, automatically ought to be 10 times sainted. Her peace proposal safe for now, neath canvas 3 times painted. Impressed at all her patient, admiring the thread that binds the pages. Signatures from wives and children, sisters, mothers of all ages. Many who've lost a husband, father, brother, only son. All who swore, despise the cannon, hate the order, aim the gun. Good for me. Lived through the ritual again and thoroughly canonized. Looking back, not a scratch. Nonetheless, hurt worse than admitted or even realized. Retreating army cutting out a wide and bloody swath, leaving us to glean what's left beside the sacred path. What we've been through this round's so tragically realistic, even after all, in spite of it, remaining totally optimistic. Storms forced us in, putting their petitions in dry storage. Rest for us, our horses, hay, scant sleep, and less fresh forage. Potomac a sudden flooding, revs, backs to the river. Meade set, wise and well aware, blows the desperat'll deliver. Johnny's come to fight. Nothing dangerous as a boxed-in Lee. Soon follow a mad bear into his den. Run, chase a cougar up a tree. Skies are finally clearing. Slowly roads begun to dry. 2 days of sleep, good for me. Potomac still running high. Lincoln prodded his newest commander. Attack! Attack! Graybacks make the South Banks. Sure as shooting, won't be back. Then finally, time to think. My future outlook calls for cheer. Company in the Emissary, looking forward to a new career. Horse was more than glad to share the lighter mood, understanding when Jesus told his friends, haven't need for food. Back being myself, and that's a happy man. Content, going along with her, as sure as God's good plan. Careful how we pray. Last we'd left all to the Lord's will, and several thousand of our very best along Cemetery Hill. Try interrupting the inevitable, both working hard as heck. Circumstance against our efforts, I was compelled to risk my neck. Those memories will never fade, at least I'm living in one piece. Riding south, beside Amanda, Lord, may wonders never cease. Crowds returning, new storm brewing, Meade calls a council of war. Looking for a weak spot, Lee's resupplied, well fortified shore. Prepared to shake the Rev columns, break the center Keystone arc. General ready to advance, while there's a chance, and the skies grow dark. Yankee Parson blocking the Federals, another adamant objection. War or no war, it's Sunday, the Lord's Day, we must obey to deserve His protection. Hands raised to heaven with faith and zeal of old Eli. The Lord's response, thundering and lightning, another deluge of the black, black sky. Rebel army holds their ground, digging deeper trenches. Had enough of Pennsylvania, longing for friendly Virginia wenches. Had their fill of us. Civilians had met us with indifference, even jokes. Taking out rage on our ambulances, axes to the wooden wagon wheel spokes. Owing to the preacher's Pennsylvanian pertinent persistence, and Providence is spared the Confederate resistance. The floodwaters that hemmed us in incrementally subside. Moon concealed, clouds covering the receding southern tide. Tearing down abandoned barns and houses, crazy makeshift pontoons. Weather once again providing added blessings to the boon. 60,000 sets of shoes tramp behind a long artillery train. Marchers, supply carts pushing neath a muffling midnight rain. Got out of there, and more big guns than we had brought. A steep, steep price, each piece dearly bought. The lion's claws retracted, let loose the eagle's talons. Survivors, respectful, valuing the priceless, precious gallon. Safe across, the last division, rear guard led a Pettigrew, assailed less than 100 cavalry, suicide squad in Union blue. Wounded general unhorsed, pistol drawn, chasing down a drunken nut, trying to get a sure shot and takes one right square in the gut. Good chance, could have saved him, but refusing to surrender. Rough time of it, bled pale white in the wagon back of Pender. Yank army comes a charging, pontoon bridge flowing down the swollen stream. New dawn arising, coming out of sudden from the bad, bad dream. The episode detailed in all the sad, sad Southern journals. And irony, how I'd learned subtraction, tallying the kernels. Marking still my list of generals, brave, grayback foot soldiers. Lived to smell Virginia soil, impressed my arms, hands, back, and shoulders. Maybe weren't the greatest battle, but by all counts is sure a big un. Certain Southern dirt, my preferable digging. All I can hope is dear Amanda brings fresh flowers. Interrupts my chores, more moments, many more long hours. So many positive portents. Solstice summer day we met. Despite vows scrawled across my forehead so as I'd not forget. Promises leather bound round my red hairy wrists. As if a curse could be compounded, blessed of these very fists. By God, what I've witnessed, Kelly's for. The way our Major Pelham taken to the Lord. Last words for peace. Oh, peace, my darling, dear Alabama. Now carried on, intrepid niece, our brave, more dear Amanda. Following long, got to Gettysburg by the drunkard's path, inspiring her genuine mirth, her unpretentious laugh. Remaining cool through the crisis, never a moment frenetic. In a wild walnut nutshell like you, 100% authentic. And so, we double back, wagon track leading us straight through starlight, recovering our goods and gear, repaired of a sympathetic wheelwright. Brought a big smile to the old Negro. Women folk delivering pages they wrote, spoke with their certain assurance how someday we'd all get to vote. He says, ma'am, that's what I love about the Bible. Pages don't close 'cause of color. The words the same in any language. We's all saved to Jesus, oh brother. If only they can see it. The old books, the Revelation, Armageddon, heck, this could be it. Hell right here on this damn nation. We left uplifted, reaffirmed faith, irrespective of skin. Love and peace all look the same, no matter the ink in the pen. Who better qualified? I stand, equality defender. the earth receives us all, no regard to flesh tone, age, gender. Traveling neath a broidery banner, all Americans for peace. She does wonders, settling sectional squabbles, soothing out a factional crease. Deeply impressive for her youth, extraordinary political savvy, perfect for her plan being an old nomadic navvy. Proud she's found me so conveniently, willing and ready to use. Oftentimes in smaller towns we're acting out a ruse. Happily going along, her fiancé, aspiring preacher. Her role, true to life, attractive, well-dressed, grade school teacher. Glad to get away, the war, danger, intrigue, spying, deception. Our friendship based on honesty and truth from the inception. Instructing, properly bend my back, insisting always, gloves. Looking after me so well, as if I'm someone she loved. Lord only knows where I'd be now hadn't it been for her. My crazy little mare seems all grown up now and mature. Making 20 miles a day, depending on the weather. My filly following right along, no halter and no tether. You know, those long, long summer days, roads will go to sizzle. Welcome, cover of clouds and pleasant, rolling through a drizzle. Then the big blue moon comes glowing bright amid light mist. Her lips so close, her voice so soft, I swear we almost kiss. But I've got you, my heart and mind, my hope and soul protection. Fact is, looking forward each day, moving your direction. Be wrapping up our mission probably sometime late September. Be coming up the trail, I hope so well I still remember. By then the cooler days and roses blooming on your lane. By then she'll have me cured of all the pain and stress and strain. She'll take the road from Boston. I'll hop on the Mystic Ferry. Hope I haven't aged too bad and hope we still can marry. Riding along from town to town, wheels greased and snug, beneath a wicker canopy set on a willer rug. Wagon load of flowers to give away and sell, valet for an adventuress, the Alabama Belle. Proving plenty useful, pushing on the dusty trail, fashioned round a sunshade, loose and lightweight linen veil. Counting, serving her a privilege, water from the deepest well. I find the coolest and the sweetest for the Alabama Belle. Son, you'll hear all about Gettysburg before Bull Run and Chancellorsville. How the rebel tide was spent upon the cemetery hill. Great tragedy, a history I barely lived to tell. Lifted, strengthened of an angel, little Alabama Belle. Remember how the raven flew across the forest wild? Kindred spirit, even aged and yet true, a nature's child. Native soul so blessed, touched, countless blisses it befell. Of grace a humble Cherokee, the Alabama Belle. Adding pages by the thousands, folks are eager now to pledge prayers for peace to heal our nation, mend the split, remove the wedge. Welcomed in the city, bright cargo preceded by the smell. The aroma, sense of pure intents, the Alabama Belle.